Edgy here, bringing you another Gen 1 battle. We are calling this a video in the series Defending the Ladder, because that's right, we got back to the top spot on the ladder after last video. Amp tried to take it right back from us, but unfortunately didn't work out, or maybe fortunately. And so now we're going up against How Are You Fellow Kids? A relatively new user, unless it's someone who has started a new account. But pretty good battler. We've battled a couple times now. And curious to see what happens. So we've got Aerodactyl versus Gloom here. And, you know, Aerodactyl's pretty decent, but I actually don't like it that much. And so I've got a couple other fast Pokemon in the back. I'm actually going to let Aerodactyl get put to sleep if that's what he wants to do, and go for Fire Blast. Huge crit. No burn. Puts me to sleep. Okay. And so now I'm going to think, okay, what is he going to do? Is he going to go Stun Spore? Maybe. Is he going to go Double Edge? Probably not. Is he going to go Mega Drain? Maybe. So I'm going to go Hitmonchan. Hopefully he goes Mega Drain or Swords Dance. And then we just Seismic Toss for the knockout. He does go Mega Drain. Whew! That did a little bit more than I thought it might do. But I think Seismic Toss should still knock him out. Wow, Mega Drain did 28% to Hitmonchan. I mean, I know Hitmonchan's not that specially equipped 130. But seriously, Mega Drain's, what, a power 40 move? That's insane. Alright, so Drowsy comes out. Drowsy's always a nightmare, but nothing wants to take a Psychic on the switch-in. So we're just going to Body Slam and hope for a Paralysis or a critical hit. Let's see. We don't get either. He goes for Thunder Wave. That's fine. That's a safe play, him thinking, oh, we'll probably switch out, right? 160 is faster than Muck. It's not faster than Clefable. So we'll go Clefable, and we'll just continue Body Slamming here, right? And see what happens. Hopefully, again, we pick up the crit or the paralysis. And we get neither. He goes Psychic. Does good damage. We'll go Body Slam again. Hey! There's our crit. Not that likely, because Clefable's not that fast, but pretty good. Pretty good. I'm going to check the damage calculator really quickly. See how much Mankey's submission does to Clefable. Oh, submission's not one of his standard moves for some reason. It does 60 to 71%. Okay. And we're at 64, so it is a range. I think going out, switching out here is probably the right choice. And let's go to Muck. Right, we resist submission, but also Muck doesn't mind a whole lot, so I'm going to not explode first turn and just try for the Body Slam and see what happens. He paralyzes us. That's too bad. Do we paralyze him back? No. Bummer. His Body Slam did 22%, so we can Sludge here. Well, let's Body Slam. Our Body Slam did a lot. Dang. Okay, that's actually not so bad. We've done enough damage to Mankey where I think Drill Peck takes him the rest of the way out. So if we explode with Muck here, we put Cloyster in range for one of Arcanine's attacks, and that should be fine, I think. Great. Actually, I'm wondering for a moment here if Clefable's a better choice. I go Clefable, and then he goes to Mankey. We go to Aerodactyl. No, I think Arcanine's probably the right choice. The thing I was debating was about the accuracy of Fire Blast, right? Because it's not the most accurate move. It's 85%, but we felt good enough about it that it picks up the KO. He comes out with Clefairy, which is also great news for us. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't have Mankey, but that's okay. We're just going to straight Fire Blast. Nice. He might paralyze us, which he does. Totally fine. But another Fire Blast should knock out this Clefairy from this range. Hyper Beam would also knock out Clefairy and is more accurate though. So let's try Hyper Beam and see. We get fully paralyzed, of course. But this time we'll try Hyper Beam and see. And we'll get it. And the crit, just to be mean. Okay. Now we'll be in an interesting spot to see either who his last is or... Oh, his last is far-fetched? Okay. This bodes pretty well for us. If we go Fire Blast here, he can just slash away at us, but... Oh, dang. That was a tough miss. Oh, we survived that? Hey, big time. Okay, that was big time, surviving that second slash. And now I think it's GG, I think. We've got Clefable here, and we can just safely go for Thunderbolt. If he switches to Mankey, but doesn't, no problem. I think we get this one. If Mankey wants to go for submission, that's fine. But goes for Mega Kick. I think that was the right play. And I guess I can check this on the calc. Fearo's Drill Peck does at least 77%. So we're all set here with this win. Couple things that I want to mention here that maybe I haven't mentioned in battles in the past. One of them is just that I always like keeping a pretty fast Pokemon for my last here. And in this case, Fearow was my fastest, right? Well, Aerodactyl's my fastest, but it was the lead, so I couldn't save it. Fearow was my fastest, and I kept it for last. And that's always really nice to have a very last fast Pokemon, just in case you've whittled down his team. And that fast one can come out and just kind of clean up everything that's still hanging on there. So I kept my two fastest for last there when I had a couple of chances to switch out. But otherwise, there wasn't a whole lot that we did that game that was special. I think we did have the slightly better team. He had a sleeper. Maybe he had two sleepers, which is advantage for him. But he had Mankey, Farfetch'd, Clefairy, Drowsy, a lot of just unevolved or not that strong guys here. And we had a pretty good team. Clefable's great, Arcanine's great, Fearow's great, Muck is fine because it can explode and do tons of damage. Hitmonchan's bad, Aerodactyl's okay. But anyway, that battle was really straightforward. No needs to predict, no needs to really do much of anything. Just a straightforward defense. And we'll be back next time to defend the top spot once more. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.